I think what happens is we tend to make enemies of what should be friends. And so some people, personality and training wise, love theology, and some of us who love theology treat the Christian life like it's about bricklaying. And so you get a doctrine, you put the brick down, and you get another doctrine, you put the brick down, and you just build on top of each other. And so when you face a problem, you try and figure out what brick to lay first,
Okay, yeah.
but it's very almost strict and mathematical and clear. And so you're just you're listening pastorally thinking, I just need to give them the right answer, right? And then other people who are more gifted in pastoral care realize that is nothing like what it's really, that's not how you love people well. And it's far more like so I'm trying to encourage something different. And the metaphor being, rather than bricklaying, to think of theology and pastoral care like gardening. And a good gardener does need to know about the weather. They need to know about the soil. And sometimes soil needs more manure, actually, funny enough. Sometimes it needs more water. If you put too much water, you can. So water, which is a good thing, can also be deadly. And so to be a good theologian and pastor means to try and figure out, to have a good theology and then get your hands dirty and figure out what is actually not just in the soil in Melbourne, but what's in the soil in my church here in Sydney, in this particular case. What does it need? Because everything is different. So it's just a lot more organic, and it's messy. I kind of think of James when he talks about, how do you keep yourself pure? He talks about caring for the orphans and widows and keeping yourself, pure from the world. And what we tend to do is think either you care for the orphans and widows or you keep yourself pure, and the keep yourself pure tends to be through retreat. And I think biblically in James and Isaiah, the surprise is you keep yourself pure by getting your hands dirty, by caring for the orphan and the widow. It's very counterintuitive. The way you are cleansed by blood is to get blood all over you, right? It's a weird biblical idea of we're covered in the blood of Christ, so we're white. You think, wait, how does that work? So sorry, that was me going on, but something along those lines.